Hello and welcome to the random reading. Let us see what the universe would like to talk to us about today. Those were too many. What is the topic of our reading? What is it that the universe wants us to know, wants the viewer to know? All right, we'll take this. You're walking away from something. Something is over and done with, and as you're moving out, you're just taking a look at the past and what happened. It's like a final look at what you are leaving behind. You see the scissors over here? It talks of disconnecting from something. Here, sorry, disconnecting from something. You are leaving something behind. You are moving into something new, but and just taking a look back at the past before you step into the new energy completely. Oh, lovely appreciation. There's a lot of lovely abundant energies in these two cards. You're moving ahead into good times, I would say. Something was stressful, something was not very nice. That's why we move away from it. So you are moving away from something and you're appreciating. While you look back at the past, you are appreciating what was good, what did work, what was the good times you had. Let's say we've got the thinking man, and here it talks of masculine energy. Again, you are looking back at your past in a very analytical manner, that this was nice, this was nice, this was nice, this worked, this worked, this worked. And that's why you can see your past and appreciate for what it gave you. There is something definitely about your past which you're moving away from, and as you're moving away, you're just looking back and seeing that this was nice and things like that. What was working, what actually worked, and what actually ticked, and what actually gave you what your past has given you. You're appreciating all of that. You are grateful for the good times you had in the past, and now you're opening up to something which is set to give you more value, right? So there could be this also analysis of your past as to what you valued about your past, and you're grateful for it. And now you also see that what the door is opening for me, where you are moving ahead, that has something even more to add than what your past gave you. Broken heart. But you're feeling a little sad about something. Let's see what this broken heart is about. It could also be the past getting over, and a little bit of nostalgia. Yeah, so there is a balance coming about, but it's basically the one chapter getting over and a new chapter, you're stepping into that. So there is balanced. You're trying to the nature and the universe is trying to bring about a balance in the situation. But for sure, viewer, that something is over and something is coming up. What? A contract. Whatever is getting over was a soul contract. It was something, it was karma, let's say. Already it was a karmic, it was something karmic which had to be done, and that it has played its part. There is nothing, it's the act is over, let's say. The contract is over, and now you're getting into a new contract. Some of you could actually be signing a new contract regarding work, a new marriage, something new. But whatever was over, it was karmic, and it was just a contract which needed to be balanced out. I pulled this reverse. Financial constraints are getting over, so we'll take it like this. So whatever you felt that was whatever, I mean, this entire, since it is a karmic thing, it was definitely limiting for you, and now you're being set free from it. There are no more limitations, there are no more, nothing is binding you. You're free from this contract, viewer. Let's and see how it appears to all of you, because whatever made you feel small, whatever made you feel restricted, whatever made you feel limited, all that situation is over. That was a contract which you had signed up for. You've balanced out your karma. Now you're opening up to abundance. You're moving into absolutely open space. There's lots for you over there. Door to value, right? So now how do we proceed from here? Where do we go? 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So you are connected, and aligned with the divine energy giving you messages. And here this card was, as it is reversed in the deck, and the universe is leading the way for you for now. So viewer, just hold on. If you are not sure what is the next step you need to take, you're still looking back and getting over feelings, sad feelings, nostalgia, getting into new balance, but your way forward is going to be in the hands of the universe. You are getting your guidance, you are connected with your seventh chakra, you will get your premonitions, you will get your inner knowing, you will get your signs how the universe is wanting to take you forward, right? And I just said that you've also got your third eye activation. Lord, all of you know what you are moving into, all of you know it. It's just a matter of time before the universe opens up the path and takes the lead in this. It's a card of victory. Celebrate. You've accomplished, at least you've accomplished the entire karma balance with this contract over here. You will feel like celebrating that yes, it's finally over. And like I said, you do know where you are supposed to be headed, but at the physical level in your day-to-day life, you might feel a little clueless. Where do I go? But the universe is sending you indications, right? So it sends us, it connects with us through our seventh chakra, through our sixth chakra. So this is the information the universe is sending you energetically. How and when it pans out physically takes a little time, because the energy takes some time to get grounded into earth, right? So you are in that in-between stage. You're exiting something, you need to enter something, but at the energy level you are getting tuned to what is your next step, but at the physical level it's taking a little time to manifest. So that is why you're feeling this indecision. Hold on to your strength, be patient, viewer. It's all going to happen. Don't get impatient and don't get hasty, just hold on. Beautiful. You're at the end of a journey and the beginning of a new one. All right, very, very clearly. Yeah, anxiety about what to do, hostilities. These hostilities could be internal, it could be, a hostile environment. Sometimes it leads, our own anxiety can give the vibes of hostility. When we are anxious, we get short tempered, we lash out, we lose our patience. That's why you've got the strength card here. You are indecisive, you do not know, which way to take. So that anxiety could cause stress, which causes hostilities and a hostile environment and causes you to fight with others, right? Even a verbal argument is very likely. So just avoid getting into that energy of anxiety, because it's going to make things unpleasant for you. Man holding a coin, be practical, access your masculine energy about doing things, so that the anxiety doesn't build up and doesn't cause a hostile environment in your space, right? Be practical, be grounded, do things which can take your mind off the stress and divert that stressful energy of anxiety into something creative. Yes, we have got this card, the cornucopia. Plenty is coming your way. Don't be envious of what others have. Don't be envious of the plenty which the other person has. You might feel that this person has so much and I don't have this thing is working for this person, but nothing is working for me. Nothing is working for you right now at the physical level, but lots is working for you at the energy level. So the very fact that you compare that so and so is doing this, it's really great, but nothing is happening for me. Everything is happening for you, viewer, but it is all at the energy level. So be patient and allow it to get grounded. Don't be envious of others. That is also a cause for anxiety, which can cause hostilities and unpleasantness in your environment, just because you are getting too anxious about things not happening, and that can really make things unpleasant for you. And it is going to come back to you, because you are unable to rein in that anxiety, right? So you need to express your stress, and by getting into a tiff with others, or getting hostile with others, is going to actually harm, it's going to have a harmful impact than a positive one. So that's why the strength card is here. It takes a lot of strength to just not to just keep your energy under control, and a good way to do it is do some physical activity, right? And that is going to take your mind off this. See the other person's point of view. Alright, just don't get focused on how it is not working for you, and just and if you feel a little unsure, you get a little restless, just talk to somebody and just hold on to what they tell you. would be fine, and that is, I think, going to um, work in your favor. In fact, that is going to be something which is going to keep harmony in the situation and not let it get worse, because the anxiety is high on your side, detached from drama. That's exactly. So don't feel that nothing is happening and things like that. At the energy level, you might be picking up a lot. So just avoid getting into uh, don't dramatize anything, don't build up things, for entertainment. Don't use excuses to you know I mean, this is a stressful time, so just don't let the stress play out. It could do more harm than it doesn't do any good, but things, lot of things can get spoiled, right? The freedom is coming from this situation of not knowing how it is panning out. You are in the transition stage, viewer. So just hold on, it will happen. There are just few days, you will start seeing the signs of forward movement, but these few days it would be a good idea to just keep a lid on everything and don't not get anxious and avoid these kind of hostilities for yourself. Let's get some guidance from the tarot. So it's a big turning point in your life, viewer, with this contract card, endings and beginnings happening. The alchemist here. Talking of beginnings, we've got the magician card. Yes, lots is coming your way. The universe is sending it to you. Devil energy, which is the hostilities, which is the anxiety. Don't get caught up in drama. Drama is what is the devil energy, right? It keeps you trapped. Somebody says something to you and you are so keen on giving it back to them verbally. That is what the drama is, and then it plays on that you said this, and tra la la, all of that. It's going to build up. There is a possibility of that thing happening, very strong possibility. So don't get into it, because whatever we give out comes back to us, right? It's going to just make this transition a little more difficult if you get into unnecessary things which just pander to the ego, right? What more? um, Things are all set to change, viewer, with the Eight of Wands. Things happening quite quickly. Queen of Cups, situation ending, and new beginnings. With the Queen of Cups, handle your emotions in a mature manner. Allow your emotions to nurture yourself and another person. Don't get into emotions which are of this devil energy, which just kind of give you a feel good factor. Yeah, that it's like you know it's like, I'm better than you, I'm superior than you, I know more than you. Getting into this I versus you, that kind of a thing, that does not nurture anybody. It just makes the situation even more difficult to control later on, right? So do things which are actually nurturing for yourself and others. This entire stressful situation is coming to an end. You will be moving on to something new, but this is not the time. Right now you just need to hold on. You will get your indication when things are about to move. The Prince of Swords is definitely a card which talks of forward movement, as well as this Eight of Wands. But right now, be careful about your energy. Don't fly, let it just go in all directions. It's not a good idea, right? It's just a time to stay a little controlled, and a little more um, you know it, little more maturity should be there in your time right now, rather than giving into this devil energy of controlling by force. This is a card, you control something by chains, and chains, who would like to be in chains? But yes, the moment you are in chains, that means you are controlling the entire situation. You are controlling people, you are telling them what to do and things like that, which is not good. Look at these two people, they're definitely not happy, right? And this is what one can project if the anxiety and the stress is not handled in a constructive manner. And like we say, the wheel of fortune is there, right? So it keeps turning. You might be like this, but the wheel does turn. So just bear that in mind before you decide to say or do anything which you might do due to anxiety, stress, or create a hostile environment. Do keep, and this also talks of keeping control on yourself. It will work well for you. Otherwise, it has the potential to go in any direction, right? With the Eight of Wands, we can say that, because here, once the energy gets into motion, one doesn't know where it is going to reach, right? And this is very stressful time. So just, keep cool, be calm, be patient. It's all working out. Just hold on for a while. And that's your random reading. Thanks for watching.